everyone. I am Coach Zona Garrett with Plan to Succeed Coaching, and today I wanted to talk to you about something that a lot of my clients deal with, especially in those first few years of business when you're getting your systems down and you're trying to figure out what works for you and what doesn't work for you. So we're going to go over the top 3 ways that you are losing leads in your business. Let me know in the comments. Also, make sure that you subscribe so you can keep getting excellent content like this, right? So the number one thing that I see, and people are utilizing social media and all these free ways that you can get your name out there and really starting to set themselves apart as an influencer and as an expert. And that's fantastic. I love that you're doing that. But too often we see broken links or things that don't quite go through to exactly what you meant them to. And whether that's on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, even Pinterest, there's nothing that's more frustrating than somebody who has gotten their hopes up. They're thinking that you have the solution for them, and the link that you have attached to your information doesn't take them where they need to go. It really leaves a bad taste in their mouth, and it's something that really is simple. We just have to double check that the link works. Every now and again, I usually go back and try to check links. I recently did a conference where I had given away a freebie, and the organizer's team had accidentally misspelled my name. Well, I have a weird name, and it's not their fault that my name is strange. So I just went through and made sure that the information that they had on the summit's website was the right information, and I was able to get it fixed before it caused too much of an issue. But that is something that, you could really miss out on, especially when you're doing something that will get your name out to a lot more people than what you would normally have access to. So make sure you check links just as a precaution. It doesn't take very long, and it's an easy way to make sure you're not missing out on people that are interested in what you're offering. The second thing would be making it really complicated to follow up with the information that you're offering. So if you have a Facebook post or even a link in an email, and in order to get to that link, they have to go through 2 or 3 different places to click. Or let's say you say, all right, go sign up on my website, and they go to the website and it's not right at the top, or it's not in a place that would be easily accessible. Having too many steps or causing people to have to search through information can really, really cut down on the number of people that will take the time to follow up with you. Attention is at an all-time low. So anytime you're starting to take more than 30 seconds even for people to get to the information that they need from you, you're really starting to diminish the number of people that are going to have access to that information. So I always suggest run through the process before you send it live. So if that's a sales process, go through the sales process yourself. Get a dummy email, to your own email. Look how things look to you. Send out the email to yourself first if you're sending out emails, and click on the links and see where it takes you. I can't tell you the number of times I've clicked on a pin on Pinterest and I've gone through to a blog and it said it was a specific blog, but when they attached the link, they linked it to just the main page of the blog. Well, that was fine when the blog was the number 1 blog or the most recent blog, but if it's not anymore and it's hard to find or it's not searchable, then it makes it really, really difficult to get follow-up from that. And that's content that you've created. That's something that you've made that will, make somebody's life easier, or save them money, or save them time, or, add to their quality of life. And it's really important, but they're going to miss out on that if it's too complicated for them to be able to access in an efficient manner without trying to read your mind, right? So ask somebody else, get somebody else's eyes on it, or at least click through it yourself and make sure, how long does it take? How hard is it to find this? If I don't know the website, if I'm not familiar with this information or the content format for the blog or, for the pin or for social media, for a website, how hard is it for me to actually access the information? The third thing, and it's really simple, but it's probably the most overlooked I've ever seen. So in the last year alone, I've worked with over 100 businesses. And a lot of them tell you, oh, well, I need to get more leads in, or they spend a great deal of their time and their money investing in getting leads for their business. And what I find is a lot of them are leaving money on the table because they're giving up too soon. And my general rule of thumb that I tell all of my clients is people haven't heard you until they've heard the solution that you offer 7 times. After you hit that seventh time, it's like all of a sudden the fact that you have a solution comes into focus, and they get to decide at that point with the information whether or not it's a solution that they need for their life. So I say that not to discourage you from offering what you have, not to discourage you from selling a product or your service or whatever it is that you offer. I say that because I think a lot of times we are so used to hearing ourselves talk about our product or our service that we assume everyone knows what we do. We assume everyone knows what we have to offer. And that is the biggest mistake that you can. You quit too soon. So you stop talking about it. Keep talking about it. Remain faithful. Keep speaking out, because your solution is right for those people. Whatever you offer, it is exactly what certain people need. And if you stop talking about it, then they can never see that as an opportunity for their life or for their business. And I really would hate to see people not get something that is going to save them time or save them money or, add to their quality of life or make family life easier, any of those things, because you stop talking about it. So a lady that I know was following up with another client of mine, and it was interesting because both of them were clients and they weren't aware that I was working with the other one. And she was getting a service for her daughter, and it was something that is really important. It's going to drastically change where her daughter goes in the next few years and what her life looks like. And the lady who was offering the service, she had talked to the person in person once. They had set up an initial consultation, and then she never followed up after that. And the lady said, well, obviously my business isn't important to her, or she would have followed up with me or called and said, hey, when are we going to get you in to actually, get this service? It's going to make a world of difference for my daughter. I want to make sure she has the very best. And it just never happened. So often, I see businesses that they'll get somebody in for that initial consultation and they won't sell in that consultation, but then they also don't follow up for the sale either. So put yourself together a system that just automatically goes back through and retouches people that you have talked to, people that were interested in your product. Do yourself a favor and do that. Even if they say, no, it's not for me, or I'm not interested, or any of those things, it doesn't mean that they don't know someone. And if you took the time to follow up with them, they're going to trust that you're also going to follow up with their friends and family. People want to give good referrals to their friends and family and people that they care about, because they want to make sure that their word is trusted and they're putting their name on the line for your business. So really take the time And let me know. Let me know if you've experienced this with a small business. Please don't necessarily use the name of the business, because this isn't a place where we're going to be bashing other businesses. But I just want people to see that are in business. Like, sometimes we are so focused on our business and getting leads and kind of quote unquote doing the right work that we forget that other people don't know what we're doing, or it's simple little things that might be deterring someone that are fixable, that aren't expensive, that don't cost a lot of money, and can really make a world of difference in bringing in revenue and getting clients or selling that product that you need to in order to make your business a lasting success. So guys, if you like this information, if you've heard this information, let me know in the comments. I love to make these videos for you. And if you are interested in more videos or you have other questions, go ahead and drop those in the comments as well. Make sure you smash that subscribe button and that you hit the bell so that you can get notified whenever we have new content available for you. We do have several different types of content just to make it the most pleasurable experience that you can in getting really great information for your business and making your business succeed. So guys, this is Zona Garrett with Plan to Succeed Coaching. Don't forget to plan to succeed for yourself.